Alright guys, so we finally got a response from the one, the only, Sykkuno. So far, I've made 2 videos on this situation, and that dumbass that is Mijin. So if you require prior context, I recommend you go and check those 2 videos out. They're certified hood classics, and I think you would enjoy it if you are kind of lost. But to those of you who are unemployed like myself, you've been keeping up with the situation. About 4 hours ago, Sykkuno finally responded to everything. Well, not only him, it was Sykkuno and his girlfriend, which makes things a lot more interesting. We're just gonna jump right into it. I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like to help out the channel and subscribe. That would be pretty epic, pretty sigma. And let's just get to reading. I would like to apologize to everyone that I have disappointed, most of all to my girlfriend. I am so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. So far so good, a grown man taking responsibility for his actions. No blaming others, no throwing people under the bus. You fucked up, you know you're wrong, and you're owning up to it. I mean, that's all you can do at that point. You cannot turn back time. What you could do is learn from your mistakes and try not to make those mistakes again. We're all humans, we're all flawed, we fuck up, we make mistakes. It's how you recover and how you move forward that really shows your character. If you would have been like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna keep cheating on my bitch and I'm going to get like 3 chicks pregnant, it's like, well, at that point you clearly didn't learn your lesson, but it sounds like he did. He continues, I was unfaithful and I own and fully admit to that. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. I'm sorry to all the people that I hurt by doing this. This following is not an attempt to minimize what I have done. However, I have seen false accusations. If you watch my last 2 videos, you know what those were. You could criticize the cheating. That's completely valid and fine. But so many people were jumping in and adding stuff that was, let's just call it what it is. It was irrelevant to the situation. And we were taking attention away. People were saying, I was a victim. I was a victim. No, I was a victim. When the real victim, if you will, was his girlfriend. That's a person that he fucked over. Not all these other cloud chasing bitches who are just trying to get a quick buck out of this. If we're talking victims, the only victim here was his girlfriend. However, I have seen false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt, so please do not send any more hate to anyone. I just want the situation to get better and I wish them the best. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on a relationship and communication before all of this happened. Having so much private info exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. I will be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Thank you for reading this, and I will continue to learn and grow from the experience. That was part 1. And I think this is 10 out of 10. Like, not even glazing, right? Not even glazing the Sykkuno D. I think when it comes to responses or apologies, I think this is as good as it gets. I think this is a pretty fucking solid apology. It's not a fucking yappuccino making 30 different excuses. But I was horny, but I was down bad. I haven't gotten laid, so I did this. It's just like, yeah, I did it. And I'm wrong, and I'm sorry. At this point, what else do you want from the guy? He already apologized, and he's trying to make things right with his girlfriend. That's all that matters. And then we get part 2, and this is coming from his girlfriend's perspective. Hi, I wanted to start by saying thank you to those who have been checking on me and wishing me well during such a difficult time. It's been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now, and going through this has been one of the hardest things I've ever gone through in my life. I've been tossed around from all sides. Me and my reality have been continuously shattered, though no matter how broken I am, I never wanted this to be public. It deeply hurts that I wasn't given the choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all. I don't want this. I'm guessing he's referring to that retard Mijin that put this on blast in front of 1.3 million people. I'm guessing they're talking about retards like him. Bro tried to be a Reddit nice guy and it completely backfired. Even after the fact, I wish they would have still at least checked in on me or asked me how I felt about everything. But I haven't heard anything from the people involved since all this came out. I understand that those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in the situation at all. Having my worst fears become my reality then put on full display and used for profit for everyone to see is absolutely mortifying. It truly feels like a nightmare. I was already hard enough trying to work through things in private. This just added another layer of difficulty and stress on top of everything. It has made it so much harder for me to cope. Prior to all of this becoming public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship, and while I could have chosen to leave, I ultimately made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together. With time, I hope everyone can focus on healing and being better versions of themselves. So that's a lot to unpack. Now, I personally wouldn't tolerate cheating, not even once, not even for a split second. It's just a no for me. I think anyone that cheats once is bound to do it again. But if that's her decision and if that's what she feels comfortable with, and they've been working on it for a minute now, I mean, who am I to judge other people's life or be like, you should leave him, queen? It's like, I personally wouldn't tolerate it, and I don't tolerate cheating. But I can't imagine being with someone for 5 years and finding out, you know, my boyfriend was fucking 10, maybe 20 girls during our time together. Like, that by itself is fucking sad and tragic, and low-key don't wish that upon my biggest enemy. Well, maybe Mujin. I wish that happened to him, but besides that, imagine that happening to you, but then it gets put on display in front of 40 to 50 million people, like Mujin did, like that fucking loser with the Google Doc did. You guys completely missed the point. You guys completely fumbled this story. I thought Sykkuno's response was pretty solid. Once again, I think that's as good as it could possibly get, and I think it was incredibly smart of him to share his girlfriend's point of view. Or Mujin was just such a nice, wholesome, big chungus Reddit guy and just wanted to help out the victims, which there isn't none. They were all consenting adults. There was no minors involved. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we treating adults like if they're little kids? Are you sure you really consent even though you're 25 years old? You could have gone groomed. It's like, the fuck are you guys on about? Whatever happens in their relationship, I'm out of it because, well, I'm clearly not part of it. That's between them. Like, I don't agree with the forgiving, but that's just my personal opinion. If she does and she can tolerate that, you know, more power to her. Go girl, go queen, you're iconic. Sykkuno fucked up. There's no doubt about that. I don't think cheating on his girlfriend makes him based and Sigma and red pill. But I mean, when you really think about it, bro got away with everything. He got to keep his girlfriend of 5 years. He fucked like 30 girls, disproved a lot of allegations, and completely destroyed Mujin's career. So if I was Sykkuno, I would buy a fucking lottery ticket. Like holy, he got away with everything. I want to be like Sykkuno when I grow up. You was cream pieing other women behind her back and she stayed. He smashed whoever and kept his girlfriend. All-time great for real. Yeah, that's literally me. That's me taking notes as I'm recording this video. And then you got comments like these. Not gonna lie, if she still forgives dude for doing all of this, then she deserves to get cheated on again, because what do you mean they aren't irredeemable? LMAO, some people just have no respect for themselves. I mean, that's a valid take. Mujin and all the other VTubers that ganged up on him, try to call him all sorts of things that were completely irrelevant. I hope you guys feel bad. You guys fumbled this story. You guys believed your own fucking hype, and look where that got you. In case you guys were wondering, yo, what did Oscar, aka Senz, aka Sensitive Society, tweeted and responded to? I said rent will be paid this month. Thank the Lord. Bao, Mao, and Mujin, shame on you. You had people believing you cared about the real victim in this situation, the girlfriend. You did not care. You did this because you were selfish. You put money about safety and well-being of the girlfriend. This isn't just internet drama. Your actions can and will fuck up someone's real life. The girlfriend already knew about the infidelity and chose to work through it privately, and you knew this. Were you just mad she didn't leave him? Yeah, guys, I care about real victims. But let me not even reach out to the victim. It's like, got caught and exposed. Girl forgave him and stays. She blames the girls instead of him. This MF is Light Yagami. Shout out to Light Yagami and L. Like, shout out to Death Note. I don't even know why I said that, but shout out to Light Yagami. I do want to check what the comments are under this video after everything came out. Oh, yeah, this is a lot. And it's new. VTubers you helped ain't gonna sleep with you, little bro. Pack it up. Yeah, pack it up, little bro. Delete this video. Bro is a clown for real. Part 2 when? Pack it up, little bro. Makes so much sense that you're French. Mujin is the biggest retard of 2026. And that's saying a lot. We've had a lot. But, I mean, he just takes the cake. But there we have it, guys. Sykkuno responded. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you. And subscribe to the channel. Or else Mujin will drop a 2-hour video on how you're a predator and a horrible person just because you don't agree with him. So,